It was a big day.
It's a big day. Good evening. Today is June 20th, 7 p.m., and we're here for the Moscow City Council. Drew, would you like to do the Pledge of Allegiance?
Will you please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance?
Pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States
of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We have a quick meeting tonight, so let's get started. Consent agenda. Are there any questions?
I move that we approve the consent agenda as presented.
Second.
Drew?
Aye.
Gina? Gina?
Aye.
Can't decide.
I can't decide. Art has one of these. Do I vote or not?
In this case, I don't think you need to.
Okay. Aye. And Haley?
Aye, yeah.
Okay, consent agenda is approved. Now we're moving on to the rest of the agenda.
Love it.
Okay. Are there any people here that want to get up and stand and talk? You have 3 minutes to talk. We have some total of 15 minutes. Okay, don't rush up here too quickly.
You could talk a lot.
You could talk a couple times.
You know, I would actually give you more than 3 minutes if you wanted to.
Oh, wow. Wow. This is a moment.
Just don't tell Art. No, Cody, that doesn't apply to you, Cody.
Yeah.
So
Zip it.
I hear enough of you. Okay, so reports, City Council. Drew.
So I have been out of town, so I haven't. But I did participate in the art walk last week, and it was fantastic.
Did your kids love it?
Kids loved it. We had a booth for company I work for, and
It was fun to have Knit host. Thanks for hosting. I love that.
no, it was great. So it was great to see the public just get engaged in a lot of things. And yeah, so I have some meetings next week though that I can report on for our next city council meeting. So that's all I have.
Julia.
This is embarrassing. I've been on vacation. I haven't gone to any meetings.
Probably weren't any.
Yeah.
So many were getting canceled for the summer. Okay. Gina.
Planning and zoning meeting I missed because I'm so awesome. And, but they did give me their agenda that I could read. It is far more dry to read the agenda than to participate, just saying. Looks like they are doing a lot of the kind of work that is so important in city government and is also one of the most mind-numbing. They're working on amending the titles and codes and bits and pieces of the code, and these poor people work really hard to do it. So we will be seeing that soon amongst us here at the table. But it looks like it took them the whole hour. They were working on that, and then they've also been working on their questions for the citizen survey. And there's some pretty serious questions. They got it narrowed down to 3. So I'm kind of impressed with that. The tree commission was awesome as usual. And we got in trouble because we were talking at the other end of the table while they were trying to do business at one end.
So did you go there as a social event or did you go there to get work done, Gina? Just out of curiosity.
Yes, that would be yes. They too are working on their questions for the citizen survey. And it was a really interesting discussion about how to get what we really want from the questions as far as data and how citizens feel as far as the tree canopy in our community and that whole, it's fascinating. And so really pay attention to your citizen survey if you get one this year. We worked hard on those questions. We're also not going to have a meeting on July 4th. So I was kind of sad.
That's fair.
But other than that, that's all we did.
Okay, farmers market was canceled. The URA was not. We actually had a short discussion about some of the minutes and then we went into the preliminary review of the budget, and there's going to be a public hearing on the budget on August 3rd. And just as a reminder of the other upcoming dates, July 6th, the Legacy District proposals will have their presentation, 7:30 that morning. July 20th, there'll be the final scoring of the Legacy proposals. Is there someplace, Cody, that they can get what the scoring cards look like? If the public wanted to look at them? Okay.
Oh, because the commission will score, the commission members will each get a scorecard.
Mhm.
Okay, gotcha. The URA.
And on July 18th, the SEC meeting is canceled, so we know that in advance. So the one thing that we did spend time on in the URA was spending time just talking about process and how does that go and how does it talk. And it was quite a good conversation, but, and there's public feedback that has come in and we looked at that and got that. So it's just, anyways, it was an interesting meeting on process because I like process.
Can I add one more thing about a commission meeting?
Do you want to vote? Yes.
I'm not
We don't
asking
have
for a
updates
second.
too.
The historic preservation is happening, commission meeting is happening this Thursday, and Nils Reese is back.
Oh,
And we
good.
are so happy. He's back in the land of living and he is going to be at the meeting.
Love it.
Great. That's so
life is
fun.
good.
Thank you for sharing on that one.
Yes, yes. Thanks
Okay.
for letting
Wait,
me-
Maureen, I just have like two really quick ones.
Sure.
So today was busy. I had both Pathways and Smart Transit as well as City Council, and I'm going to drag this out so long. I'm kidding. I am not.
Turn it up.
Smart Transit's been really fun. We added 2 new board members to replace some vacancies. I did want to not forget to ask. I think it'd be really cool if we could get Andy to come and give like a Smart Transit update to council if we need, if there are updates that we'd like to have. She's working really closely with some outreach with the university, and I think it's a good opportunity for us to connect with her. Smart has a really cool opportunity to play a role in this town and gown relationship. And so I'm excited with what she's been working on with the university, since they are really pushing for having students leave cars at home with the record enrollment numbers this fall and beyond. But with that comes making sure that our students know that we have a free really good public transit system. So
Can you answer a question on that? for me?
Yeah.
I thought the students get a certain amount of money for like they come out of their tuition or something.
They give their money to.
they give,
Their
you
money
have to
to
buy any parking outside of non-university street parking is permitted, and they always oversell permits is my understanding, because you expect to see not every student using it every single day of the week. But with that, even encouraging people to move and not bring a car with them to just leave parked in one of those
Fun.
spaces is a messaging thing that the university is working on, which has been cool. I saw Sandra yesterday at the Juneteenth celebration at it's been a really fun time liaising with the Human Rights Commission. So yesterday from 12 to 4 in partnership with City of Pullman and some student groups on both WSU and UI's campus. Really cool Juneteenth activity, great speakers. I encourage them to get some better banners and signage. So that may be coming out of the budget requests for the Human Rights Commission. And then we met today for the Human Rights Commission at 4. And they are also, it's survey time. So everyone's working on their surveys. And I missed the breakfast lunch because I had a fasting blood draw and I could not stand the idea of sitting there watching everyone else eat scrambled eggs. So I hope the city, county, university monthly luncheon last Wednesday was fun.
Yeah, it would have been on June 7th.
June,
Yeah.
that was a long
2
time
weeks
ago.
ago.
I did attend it. It was great. It was good.
Groovy. Love it. And I guess that's all I have.
Okay.
Sweet.
The mayor has nothing to say today. Do we have any reports, Bill, or anything?
Just a couple of quick updates. Just a reminder, the committee meetings coming up next week have been canceled, so we won't have those on the 26th, as well as the council meeting coming up on July 3rd. So the next committee meetings will be held on July 10th with a council meeting on July 17th. And then the council workshop will follow on Tuesday, July 18th.
Great.
Could you go through that one more time? Sorry, just.
Sure.
Yeah.
So committee meetings next week have been canceled, so on June 26th. And then the council meeting on July 3rd has been canceled. And so the next committee meetings will be held July 10th, and the next council meeting will be July 17th. And we do have the workshop then scheduled for July 18th, beginning at 8:30 a.m. here in council chambers.
Okay. No
I'll
other-
make cookies.
Ooh, yay.
Oh, we're waiting for
Oh,
that.
I love your cookies. Good.
Hey, does anybody want to move to adjourn?
So moved.
Great. All in favor?
Aye.
Is that a record? 9
It
and a
is a
half
record.
minutes.